of the day. Is it okay to date multiple people until you reach a level of wanting to be exclusive with one person? People, you got the phone lines in. I want to hear this. Are you dating multiple people? Do you think it's just hell no? A one and only. It's in dating. It's dating. So let's get into this subject.
Hell yes, it's okay. As a matter of fact, I happen to believe it is a must that you date multiple people. Now, we're strictly talking about dating. We're not talking about sex. Because once you include sex, you need to kind of, tone it down some. But if you're just dating, you absolutely have to have options. You can't put all of your eggs in one basket and call yourself being exclusive with somebody for like months. And you don't even know who that person is. You don't even know if you're really compatible. You don't know full personality. You can't put all your eggs in one basket and just be exclusive with one person at a time. I think that's just a disaster. You're wasting time. You can't get that back.
Absolutely. Date and look around until you find the right one or someone you're comfortable with. I absolutely agree. And I also agree with Nikki and you, Brian. For me, it's dating is dating. To me, like I've said on the one episode before, it's an application. Like, you got to know if you guys are compatible. You know what I'm saying? You got to have things in common. You got to be, you got to feel something. You got to have some kind of connection. Maybe not a chemistry right away, but it's like just something, especially when you can hold a conversation with someone and it just feels like he said, comfortable. It takes a couple of tries to get that because everybody is different.
Yeah.
Everybody is completely different. So keep your options open until you want to get exclusive with somebody. Keep your options open. And I don't feel there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people. And we're going to get into that. But it's nothing. It's just dating. And you should be open and honest to somebody. Say, hey, I'm dating. You're not the only person. Be open.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that's keeping it real like that. You keep an open and honest conversation with somebody. I don't see a problem with it. I really don't. Let's see here. Date multiple people. You have to find out what you like and don't like. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I was surprised recently. I don't know if it was a meme that somebody posted in a group and we were conversing about it or what it was, but it was a dude and he was basically complaining about the dating scene. His stance was that you should concentrate on one person for 5 or 6 months. And then if you find out it's not going to work out for you, then you move on. I was like, what? Why? First of all, why would it take you 5 or 6 months to know if you want to take it to the next level? Like, I was so confused by that. Like, you really want to waste 5 or 6 months debating on whether or not somebody is worthy of you being exclusive with them? Or no, you're already exclusive. You're exclusive too early, as a matter of fact. But I was very shocked at that. I was like, wow, are you crazy? That's 5 or 6 months per person? And then it don't work out. And then you starting all over again with another 5 or 6 months.
6 months.
With a damn stranger. Like, why would you? I don't understand that logic at all.
You know what's out there if you don't test the waters. I agree. Strictly dating multiple times is a must. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Now, it's different if you're saying, oh, this is my boo, and you putting him all up there and everybody thinking that's your exclusiveness and you got somebody every week. That's a little different because but just dating here and there, going out, meeting new people, mixing and mingling. I absolutely don't have no problem with that. That is, so that's a first, dating multiple people. Is that a first for you? And also call in. Yeah, y'all got this number at the bottom.
Yeah, because we might need a little further clarification on your comment. So we'll probably say, hey, call in.
But you know what? He said it's harder said than done. Are you the
Dating
type that kind of
get in? Harder said than done?
Yeah, maybe you kind of get in your feelings
a little bit. I need to know why it's harder.
Yeah, we need a little explanation on that.
Yeah, I need to know why we say that's harder. Because to me, that's easier to me.
But hey, some people disagree, and that's what we're here for. We want to hear the differences. Yeah. You know, you ain't got to agree with me.
2 to 3 dates minimum. Either you click or you don't. Exactly. It really doesn't take that long to.
Well, you know what? For me, it don't even take 2 to 3.
Yeah, like me, first date, I'm already knowing if we're compatible or not. If there's a spark, some chemistry, we converse well together. Like that's first date for me. You know that stuff. That's basic.
First impression is everything.
First date. Depending on what you did. Now, if y'all met up for like 10 minutes at a coffee shop, no, that don't count.
It's different.
That's just meet and greet. That's not a date. But it doesn't take long for me. Like shit, a phone call before we even get to the damn date. I know within a phone call whether or not we're gonna click, whether we're gonna mesh, and it's either a yes to the date or a sorry, I can't.
Well, let me ask this, Bass, and since you commented, what is your definition of dating?
What's worse than the 90-day rule?
I guess dating multiple people.
I definitely need him to call in.
Like, what's your definition of dating? You know, maybe we have a miscommunication, but explain. Why is it worse?
I would love to know. Sometimes you gain a good platonic friend if it doesn't work out. Another plus of dating multiples. Absolutely agree.
Exactly, because sometimes it may just not work out as someone you potentially trying to be with someone. I mean, y'all could just be cool as hell. It's like, you know what, it didn't work out the way, I'm thinking, but you just cool to hang out with. I don't mind just being a friend with you. Let's go out and do some things. And I don't see nothing wrong with that either.
And nowadays, especially with COVID, video calling has gotten way more normal now. Like that used to be something, I don't know about you, Maggie, but that for me, that used to be something I'm not doing with you if this is a casual thing. Like video chatting, I know you at that point, and I want to spend time with you at that point if I'm video calling. So.
And then this Facebook thing with this video calling. How about I had to block somebody yesterday? Well, actually this morning. He wanted to call me.
Calling you? This is so wet.
And he kept doing it. And then he sent a message. I should have sent you the screenshot, but he was like, I got Cash App. Like, what the fuck that mean? Fellas, stay out of these inboxes, and y'all just some of you new men.
What the hell? What you talking?
That's why I said I didn't when I saw that stuff, I was like, you know what, block.
Girl,
I'm like, some of these dudes give dudes a bad ass name. And yes,
I don't know what they be thinking.
And ladies normally know sooner than the guys. I mean, to me, me, because I'm all about. I can feel people's energy. It can be not somebody I'm trying to pursue. Basically, let's say I met you. Well, me and Nikki just met each other. Like, well, we've known each other, but we just hung out, and I can feel good energy and vibes, from different, people. I know when there's something bad. So me, I feed off of energies. Yes. So to me, if I feel something is a little off, it's just going to turn me off. And it's just like, I don't know about this person. So to me, yes, I believe it. Yeah. Women can kind of sense it a little sooner than men.
Yeah.
Some from the first date though. Feel you out on the first date, dig deep from there. Yeah.
I think some front for like a whole 6 months, maybe 3 months. If we're being completely honest, it ain't
some just front.
Especially if somebody, still feels like they have to front. If you're dealing with somebody that feels like they have to front because they're not happy with self, they're fronting way longer than just the first date. So. Ugh.
Especially when they trying to throw all their money and trying to look the part, and you're really not like that. You don't know what she's into. You don't know she's you basically trying to make it a materialistic thing. Oh, you taking out on her expensive dates and things like that. if that's something that's coming out that you can't really afford, don't start it off like that. You know, some women like a nice little lounge. Some women like a nice little kickback, a little poetry cafe, you know, things like that. There's other unique things that you can do. And we're going to get into that later on the show, the different types of ways you can date. But,
yeah,
you know, you ain't got to just be, you know, fronting and, you know, trying to profile and stuff right at the beginning because you think that's what, you know, women are into. But sometimes us women, we do. We leave that stereotype. Some of them, I need a man that's going to be, you know. So, of course, we all give each other bad names. Just, you know, it's some good and bad apples in the bunch. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's go ahead and get into the next one after that. So you're dating multiple people and make sure y'all look, y'all. Every time I say call in, we don't have nobody call in. The phone lines are open.
Are you scared? Like,
and Mad Mike, it shouldn't be you. It needs to be, I love you.
Somebody else.
Somebody else. But after you don't dated multiple people, and you know what? You might be feeling a couple of them. Can you be in love with more than one person at the same time?
Now, you know what? I used to emphatically be team. No, you cannot. You cannot be in love with more than one person at a time. That used to be me. That is no longer my stance. I do believe you can be in love with more than one person at the same time. People get too caught up in what you were told and what you were taught and what you're used to. Like you can't wrap your brain around possibility. But yeah, you know, how do you feel, Maggie?
I'm just mad at this person in here trying to put in his look. Appreciate you on the show, but this is not related to what we're talking about, Mr. Virgo Life. I mean, seriously, ha ha ha. It ain't funny.
Where is Mad Mike? He's definitely in love. Oh Lord.
He was in the lobby earlier, and it was like, okay.
I saw that.
Yeah, whatever. But thank you for watching. You might learn something today. Anyway, okay. You know what? I definitely agree, and I've been there. I ain't gonna know how. I ain't gonna say when, but I have loved two people at the same time, and I have been conflicted as well, because it's like I'm you know, weighing the pros and cons. Like, you know, should I be with this person? Should I be with that person? You know what? Guess what? Maybe I would be with both. You know. You got this going on. So right. Look, I'm sorry. But, and then because, you know, everybody's different. So sometimes you get a little bit more, a different thing from this person, that, you know, and versus the next person. And it's like, why can't we just combine this into one? You know, sometimes it just be like that. Like, why can't I just find this all in one? You got some awesome traits. You got some awesome traits. And then I love both of them. That's just me. I mean, it's some people, no, you can't. I used to be like that too, and exclusive, and you know, but you know what? I was, why being that fool, I'm gonna call it a fool, because I was like, you know, one and only. You know, they disrespected me. I'm putting my all, like you said, put all your eggs in the basket, and they're not even showing me the same back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So no. I just don't believe in, I feel like you definitely can love someone. Let me see what these comments are saying. Let's see. Yes, but you better be able to separate your feelings from person to person if they get mixed up. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely. And that's why I said, and you're right about that. That's what I meant about being conflicted. Sometimes it's like when he ain't, you know, when he over here getting on your nerves, it's like, you know what, boo, how you doing? You know, so you know, you got to find a way to balance the two. You do, you know, it is tough.
I didn't. Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't say it was easy. That's one thing I didn't say, because it's going to be difficult. You're going to be conflicted. There's going to be some rough patches. Like I didn't say that was, you know, the easy way, but I do believe it's possible.
Yeah. I do. And you say exactly, it's a vibe. The word date be having women on guard.
They be having women on guard.
That's why I say, I want to know from the audience, what is your definition of dating?
See, because for me, if we're just dating, we're not exclusive. There's other people in the picture.
Thank you.
On your end and probably on my end too, if I'm being completely honest. If we're just dating, even though you and I are dating, I'm probably dating someone else and you're probably dating someone else too. So dating does put us on guard because there's no commitment in dating. That's not what dating is about. Dating is about finding out if you like said person, if you vibe with them, if there's chemistry, if you can be around them. That's dating is figuring shit out. But there is absolutely no commitment in dating.
You know what?
Is it you loving two people or lusting for two people?
That is a difference now.
There is a difference.
Now there is a difference. It might be somebody that just like to have, they like the physical parts of both people,
right.
or the attraction of, oh, he's looking good, or she's, whatever your cup of tea is, There is a difference. You could be lusting. You could be in love and then lusting on the next person. Or you could be lusting on both. Me personally, I know what I've felt love. I've been in long-term relationships, so I definitely know what love is. So I can definitely, separate the two. So I'm saying love, like you will leave it all for this one person. You know what I'm saying? If something was to happen to the next, you will actually be content with that. You'll be happy with that. You'll be just as satisfied. To me, that's the difference. Lusting is just like you're feeling the moment. It was just that moment is happening. You're just, how we do when we lust. It's all roses and, fairy tales and everything is just like, oh my God, I'm on cloud 9. But is that really
purely
love?
Physical? Yeah, that's purely physical. Ain't no feelings involved in that.
Dating, we are going through the interview process. I have other applications to review. Thank you. So that's pretty much what it is.
As does the other person. Right.
Exactly. So, and don't get mad if you're saying you're dating and you found out he's pursuing other women.
Yeah, you can't be mad at that.
It's dating. Now, when y'all have that conversation, like, I think we want to take it a step further. Okay, I get that. But you haven't had that conversation. You're just going out here and there. So what if he has other people he can call and go out with? You are just dating. You are. And I like having options. I do. Yeah, I like this. You better be able to separate your feelings from person to person if they get mixed up.
Yeah, we did that one already. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go down to I went too far. Let's see. Being in a triangle, basically, I told her if you're torn between me and another, go with him. But see.
If you're torn between me and another, go with him. I feel that too, because in your eyes, if you're not the one and only option, you need to go pick somebody else, since I'm not your one and only option. So, I mean, I feel that.
All right, y'all didn't know the number is at the bottom. 888-531-8305. Do I got to read it out? 50317. What's this? I've been there too, Maggie. If you have weighed our percentage, because it gives and takes.
Give and take.
Yeah.
Not a cost benefit analysis. You got real business.
Hey, see, and then you know what? See, and that's a true statement, though. If you're gonna balance out two people, you need to know exactly, basically how is this person is benefiting you? Because yes, I'm a business-minded person too, and dating me and me figuring out if I want to be exclusive to you matters of what you're bringing. I'm a business person. We are business women on this panel. You know what I'm saying? So you got to match that for me to even be in consideration with you, because I used to ignore that part, and the person is not motivating and things like that. So what happens is you forget your dreams. You kind of settle down, and you try to, mold to what they like you to be. And you forget your main things that you always wanted to do. And that kind of holds you back a lot. So yes, I definitely agree that, you know, analyzing what's good and bad for you. Definitely. We already said that one. We already did that one.
Okay.
Nikki. I don't know. I'm trying to get these comments together.
Right. Dating is simply enjoying each other's time from time to time. Nothing more, nothing less. Just good, friendly, platonic fun. Agree. Now, Trista has a differing opinion. If I'm dating someone, specifically, I am getting to know you and you only. So you believe in dating one person at a time only.
Okay.
I
get it. But see, some people are just basically in it to find a potential mate. And I get that. So I get the 3 to 6 months, you know, you really just, let's go on several dates. It's just to see how it develops. I do get that. I definitely do. So it's like, I don't disagree with it. You know, everybody has their own reasons of how they date and what they want. Because sometimes you don't want to keep wasting your time playing around and, you know, hitting and missing in this dating world. Sometimes you just want to find a mate. You want some exclusive. You want to just be able to settle down with somebody. And sometimes dating can be exhausting. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
You believe women or men get caught up in the emotions of sex more? Oh yeah.
I think women are more guilty of that than men are. But there are some men that do the same thing. But I think women do it more. We get caught up in emotions because somehow bomb sex means I love you. I don't ever want to leave you.
Especially, like you said, bomb.
Yeah, I'm very, very specific. It's got to be bomb. But no, even if it is bomb, I'm not like that. I don't equate sex.
I mean, because it can be bomb and you can be being disrespected at the same time too.
You can be ain't shit, but you got bomb sex, so it is what it is.
Yeah, so I ain't a fool now, but if it's bomb and you just got a good ass vibe and we got some chemistry, oh, hold on, where you going? Because
we go together.
We finna go on several dates because I'm feeling you. I'm sending you love letters and everything.
Oh, shit.
Dating's to get to know if you can vibe with people well and have similarities in a social setting, and that's dating. And you can sometimes do that in multiple people though. So what if you're dating that one person and you're not feeling her? Is it wrong to go out and pursue someone else?
John Carter, the first thing is that brothers need to get their stuff together before consider dating. That's everybody, John. Everybody. Women need to do the same thing.
And that's not just financial, it's mental.
Oh, no. Yes. Your soul, your inside. If that ain't right, yeah.
If you just playing around over here hopping from bed to bed, you know, you need to get it together, honey.
Okay. Dating can be exhausting, especially when the dating pool is this shallow these days. Right. And I know Dre commented earlier, the dating pool has pee in it. And that's kind of how I feel too. It's crazy. It's bananas.
Look at these
not in a good
Everybody
way.
got these. You know what? Yeah, we need calls though. Love a decision as well. After a while, you have to choose somebody or continue being single. The perfect someone doesn't exist, but I do feel like differences can match at certain, you know, I mean, no one's perfect, but you make me better for the things that you create and bring into this. You know, you make me better. You make me see my potential, you know, etc. So it's people that we can, you know, be one and just be awesome together. So, no one's perfect. Absolutely not. Oh, look at this. It was LaShawn.
I am with Trista. I feel some kind of way entertaining multiples, but then again, I also want to do some bald head hoe shit and run around. It seems like those are the ones not bored, but I just can never bring myself to it. Right. It's a battle with that choice for me, and it's not about the sex because yes, if it's magic, cut them all off. It's mine.
You know what? See,
yeah.
And you know what? That is, I like that you said that. Like I was saying, some people are just, being hoes, hopping from bed to bed. And, I'm talking about real dates where he's opened the door, that type of thing. I'm talking about, we're chatting. We're actually having conversations about life, things like that. That's what I mean about dating. Can
I just say that shit is rare nowadays, and we'll touch on this later. But opening car doors, that shit is
we're getting into that. That's I think that's probably might be the next thing we're gonna get into. So let me go ahead and look into that since